Other interesting political news, you have the Taliban parading with U.S. gear left by the Biden-Harris campaign during the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan, where, yeah, every American should be irate that our taxpayer dollars paid for this. Because again, we pay a lot for the defense, and the defense industry in the United States makes the best hardware software on the planet, bar none. One could argue we might not have invented it, but we sure as hell perfected it. So you have the best gear on the planet now in the hands of our enemies because we decide, or not we, Biden decided to withdraw from Afghanistan overnight without the Taliban or anyone there having any conditions met and having soldiers die. Yeah, that's one. Again, there's a long list of his ineptitudes as a presidential, as a someone, a government employee. That's got to be one of the biggest stains on his career. So that tablecloth is very dirty. Now, this is brought to us thanks to End Wokeness on X Twitter, and End Wokeness says, "quote The Taliban is holding a parade showing off the equipment left behind by Biden-Harris. Here you can see a bunch of motorcycles. You got the Taliban flag. Pretty sure the kids using in kindergarten with a crayon could have designed a better flag than theirs. Their marketing is terrible. Obviously, they're also morally and mentally vacuous and disgusting and evil, but also bad marketing as well. On top of all that, and that's just insult to injury. There you see the iconic U.S. Humvees. They do have a nice, reliable Toyota up front. I think it's a Hilux, maybe? Yeah, all the Humvees and all the armaments. Remember, you can't have a rudimentary AR-15 that was designed decades ago. You can't have that. But the bad guys, they get all this. Yeah, I never want to hear the government tell us anything about gun control again. There you see an up-close picture of it. It looks like General Aladdin. Is it Aladdin from The Dictator? Stark in contrast. Oh, terrible music. Well, don't worry, we won't listen to that. But you do get to see the incredibly iconic Oshkosh machinery, which appropriately is named for that. I believe that's their logo. Headquartered out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin, they're best known for making heavy-duty armaments. Or is that an international logo? I don't know if my military trucks as well as I used to be. Oh, it's hard because they're both logos are more, well, the badges of the logos are more. They're both, I believe, offset triangles. Here, maybe see some of those huge helicopters, all the military transports. Oh, jeez, come on, hear that? It's kind of funny. They have some scribbles on the flag, but they are white flags. So I guess you could argue they have a little French in them. All those machineries just left. Grace. Yeah, what's the cost of just one of those trucks? Probably many years' salary for the average American. Oh, no, actually more than that. I mean, they spend millions of dollars. Ridiculous and embarrassing, to say the least. Now, this went pretty viral. Got 2.6 million views, as well as 27,000 likes. Well, the first one comes from our favorite contrarian leftist, Luke Zaleski, who, well, don't really agree with him, but echo chambers get a little bit boring, so I try to follow as many as possible, actually, who are more left-leaning, so you get more perspective on these posts. Now, Luke Zaleski, he says, quote, Trump's threat, I can't believe how mentally vacuous he is. Says Trump surrendered to Afghanistan to the Taliban, but you already knew that already, right? Mentally vacuous, but he did get 74 likes for that. Now, Trump was in negotiations with the Taliban, and he said we would only leave if they met certain conditions. If they did not meet conditions, we would not leave. Also, if we were to meet those conditions, we wouldn't leave overnight and leave all of our stuff there. Trump never said that. And in fact, was it, I believe, what country was he in the Middle East? There was an instance where Trump had met with one of the leaders, I believe it was the Taliban, and they were having to talk about withdrawing, and Trump literally said, as youth might say, like a boss, he said, if you harm a single hair on any American, we'll bully to kingdom come. And he took out a picture of the head of the Taliban's house and just left it down there. Spoiler alert, no Americans died during that time after that. But Luke Zaleski did get 74 likes for that. Well, the top comments comes from Gunther Eagleman saying, quote, Joe Biden effed us, getting 3.5 thousand likes. Paul Susupa says, this is humiliating, getting 833 likes. Cash Loren says, Kamala Harris and Biden screwed up in Afghanistan withdrawal. 13 service members lost their lives. True, getting 35 likes. See here. Common Sense Prevails says, rubbing it on all of our faces. Are we? And has a picture of Biden, but he's facing the wrong way, and then he's facing Obama and George Soros. It says, official portrait of the 46th president of the United States. Getting 298 likes. Desiree says, never forget the botched exit from Afghanistan. This upsets the rest on Biden. Oh, sorry, this failure rests on Biden and Harris's shoulders. And yeah, the pictures of the service members who lost their lives, or their coffins, getting 936 likes. JDOX says, they left Apaches behind. The dumbest MFers on the planet are running our government. Getting 477 likes. And he says, edit, hint, apparently it looks like an Apache. I'm not a helicopter enthusiast to know that. The specific make and model of that got 62 likes. Not Soul Walker says, the worst administration of all time, worse than Obama, getting 273 likes. The Flag Guy says, billions of dollars of equipment was given to them on a silver platter. It wasn't negligence, it's corrupt, getting 267 likes. Jack Tron says, no one was fired for this, getting 440 likes. That's one of the craziest things. Well, I guess we shouldn't be too surprised. When's the last time someone in government was actually held accountable for their ineptitudes? Alec Lace says, Tim Walz used all the equipment on the battlefield. Getting 836 likes. It's a joke because he lied about stolen valor because he didn't actually see combat apparently, but he did say he did. Bruce Below says, how about that? 80 billion of our tax dollars just given away to the enemy? Someone should be in jail for this absurdity. Getting 915 likes. Washington Ghost says, not going to lie, I'm a little jealous. We pay all these taxes and get nothing like this in return. Getting 171 likes. Yeah, I'm not sure what we really do get these days. Libercat Media TM says, this will only get worse if Kamala is somehow elected. And it's a picture of Kamala, but it's in the Obama motif of the old marketing campaign for the Hope posters. It says, nope, get 483 likes. Let's see here. I don't see any contrarian statements, except for the one. Yeah, that was one of the biggest blunders on the planet and one of the most embarrassing moments. Yeah, they got... oh, this is funny. Stu Mama has an article from Politico from a couple years ago. Says Harris says she had a key role in Biden's Afghanistan withdrawal decision. Getting 15 likes, though knowing articles these days will probably be rewritten to say that, oh yeah, she had nothing to do with that at all. It was all Biden's idea. Here. Anti-left memes says is a picture of a Biden speaking with a made-up magazine title or article. It says, man who accidentally left 300,000 guns for the Taliban gives lecture on gun control. Yep. Gained 51 likes. Yeah, hopefully more Americans know this moment and wonder, yeah, all working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and our tax dollars were just left in Afghanistan. Billions of dollars just left to the enemies. Not just a waste of tax dollars, but also arming your enemies. Like one of the biggest blunders of military history has to be out there. So let me know, do you think this will go viral where more people in the middle and on the left, on the right will kind of see this all together and be like, well, probably not the greatest idea to have this going on. Maybe we didn't handle that properly. Maybe we need some different leadership. Maybe. But let me know in the comments, because as always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, giving me a thumbs up or thumbs down or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.